Welcome everybody to this webinar organized by the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator, which is an endeavor promoted by the European Union in the framework of the EU-LAC Digital Alliance and the Global Gateway. In the operative side, just to say that this session is being recorded and the microphones are going to be silenced. At the end of these presentations, we will have up to 10 minutes for questions. And if you have any, please write them in the chat, okay? So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator is connecting corporates and startups from Latin America, the Caribbean, and Europe to boost the digital transformation. In the acceleration pathway, we have two main stages. The first one is the matching stage, in which corporates publish their challenges. And secondly, the startups propose solutions aiming at reaching a matching and becoming a partnership. In a second stage, partnerships formed in the environment of the matching platform, but also others created externally can formalize their partnership and apply to the open call for acceleration. Startups can find so far, I think it's now 49 or 50 challenges in the platform, and accomplishing with the EU-LAC, the Digital Accelerator requirements, your partnership can receive acceleration services valued in up to 30 kilo euros. Okay, so this is the short introduction. I pass the microphone to my colleagues Miguel Rodriguez and Mar Martinez, who will explain you the type of challenges that you can find in the matching platform.
Thank you, Chomin. And Mar, in case you want to jump in as I'm introducing the challenge, please feel free to do it. I mean, what we want to do today during this session is sharing the challenge that we already have into the matching platform, so we can have this chance in order to check some opportunities we have for you, to share questions you may have about the challenge we are introducing or others. So as it was mentioned before, please feel free also to write any question that you have, any issue you want to clarify. I mean, we wanted to give also this opportunity to everyone in the community, just to have this time or this session to discuss about the challenge, about the opportunities we have posted into the platform. So just to provide an overview, as you may be already aware, we have a challenge in Europe, in the Caribbean and Latin America. There you will have some logos of the companies who are already sharing their challenge, their innovation, digital transformation challenge with us. In total, it was mentioned by Chomin, I think we have 48 active challenge, but we are updating and we are creating new ones on a weekly, monthly basis. So please check the platform as you will find new ones as we speak. So this is an overview of some companies that are already working with us, trying to solve their challenge through the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator platform. And if you go to the next slide, this is just if we take a look at our areas of interest. I mean, some topics that we are, or that the companies that are working with us are trying to address. Here we have tried to summarize some of the most common topics, but we have more, so it is not limited to that. But there are like six main or six main topics that we are addressing currently with the challenge that we already have. First are the smart cities. I mean, we are looking for solutions in order to improve urban logistics, to make transport more efficient, to connect infrastructure and so on. So this is one topic. There you will find the companies who are looking for solvers for solution into these topics. So mainly related with mobility, with infrastructure and so on. Second topic that we have is the value chain. There we are looking for solutions in order to improve the traceability of the value chain, to have a inventory of products in real time, to be able to make forecast of the demand, of the supplies companies need to buy, monitor the status of the products to check if they are well, they are not, or whatever, and also to check some issues as the temperature or other parameters. So this is some of the also, once again, some of the companies who are looking for solvers, for solutions in this space. I mean, getting traceability on the value chain, on the supplies, and on the products that they are delivering to customers, to users. The next topic that we are addressing right now is health and wellness. Mainly, there we have two challenges active by AstraZeneca and L'Oreal, looking for new ingredients, for digital tools for patients and for providers. So there we have a set of challenges that you will find also into the platform. Energy efficiency. I mean, here what we are looking is for solutions that try to reduce the consumption of energy, to decarbonize the industry, to make a forecast on the weather, so some energy generators can work or not. So this kind of solutions is what we are working. So solutions, companies who are providing some products related with the reduction of energy in industrial sectors. And then processes. I mean, this is quite broad, not a single topic, but here we are looking for solutions to improve the sales performance, to make better decisions by getting dashboards and getting an understanding on what's happening in the factoring, in the value chain, get a safer operations in case there are some heavy industries. So that they are looking for some solutions to make the conditions safer for the employees and so on. So this is like an overview on as mentioned, of some topics that we are addressing right now, and the companies that are posting them. So if we take a deeper look into the companies and into the specific challenge that we have right now in the Caribbean, we have three active challenge. Nuts, it's a company from Trinidad and Tobago. They are looking for solutions to digitalize the value chain of the food industry. I mean, from the farm to market, get visibility on the supplies, how the demand, what they are requesting, where products are coming from, what offer do they have into the supermarkets and so on. So this is one challenge that we have, and they are looking for solvers in Latin America and the European Union. So any solution that can provide visibility on the value chain from the farm to market, it could apply to them. So this is the first opportunity that we have. Then we have Stringa Caribbean. They are mainly looking to track the temperature of their products. I mean, they have a large fridge. They work with cold chains, and they need to monitor if the products are well or not, or what's happening inside the tracks that they have, and so on. So any sensors, trackers, in order to monitor the status of their products, or on the temperature that they have. So this is something that they are actively looking for. And then we have Skyviews. This is a company who is looking to create a digital map in order to be used for in the tourist sector, in order to digitalize these maps. So this is three challenges that we currently have in the Caribbean. As for Latin America, we have around, if I'm not wrong, around 12, 15 companies who are currently posting their challenge with us. This is just a sample. It's not the full list. There you will find them into the B2Match platform, but you will find this is quite broad. I mean, we have a challenge, for example, as Alianza team, they want to forecast the demand that they might have for their products in order to improve their logistics and their operations. So they want to have a forecast on the supplies that they are going to need, and to better manage the warehouse that they have. They are from Colombia, but they have locations in different countries. InfoTrack, it's more or less the same. I mean, it's quite similar. They are also looking for having a real-time information on the inventory they have. In this case, based with artificial vision, with image segmentation, so they can make they can have visibility on the stocks that they have. CTEC, they are looking broad scope solutions that can improve them to optimize the consumption of energy or fuel. So any kind of solution that can improve on that, this is what they are needing, or this is what they are searching for to improve the consumption of energy. And then ISA, which is a major, larger telecom company in Latin America. They want to search, or they want to explore solutions, digital products that can empower rural communities to generate new incomes, marketplaces, and this kind of things that can benefit those rural communities in order to create new incomes. More challenge in Latin America, AstraZeneca, to make a better diagnosis to make a better a better treatment to patients. Cemex Ventures, we are working with them in order to find solutions that can help to decarbonize the production processes. Maya Web, they are in the food industry, looking for analytics, visibility on the value chain, on the sugarcane value chain. And Coninsa, they want to improve how they make calculations on the buildings, on the infrastructure they are building. So they want to improve the way they are optimizing the calculations on the cost that any new building requires. So this is, as mentioned, once again, just examples of challenge that we already have. Companies looking for solvers. If any of the companies who is here today with us have any question, want to go deeper into it, please write into the chat and we can have a deeper look, but just an example. And if we move on, Chomin, some people are asking us how the challenge looks like, what information they will find. So we are providing here some examples of the profiles that you will find into the platform, and different offerings that companies are proposing. I mean, all the challenges are different, and companies are looking for different kind of solutions, for different alternatives. So no challenge is the same. If you go through the platform, you will find different proposals, different offerings that they have. But we are sharing and together with Mar, we will explore some of the profiles that we have into the platform. This is the profile of Nuge. As mentioned, they are looking for technologies in order to get a better visibility on the farm to market. And what they are offering is mainly access to leadership of the company, data which is required to do a proof of concept, and doing also partnerships with them in order to distribute the solutions within the supermarkets that they have. So just an example, if we move on into the next one.
Yes.
Thank you. This is another challenge from Grupo Energía Colombia. In this case, they are looking for a sustainable mobility infrastructure. I mean, any kind of solutions that can help to electricize the mobility, to support sharing transportation, sharing cars, to generate energy more efficient, and so on. So they are looking for any kind of technology that can make mobility more sustainable, more efficient. What they are offering are resources in order to do a pilot project, so to test the solutions into real environments, access to people, and to validation of the solution. So testing those solutions into real, as mentioned, into real environments, access to new markets, and visibility of their solutions into the target markets. So another example of challenge or company who is actively looking for solutions into our community. And the last one that we want to share today is CITEC, one of the largest mining companies in Peru. They are looking for solutions that can help them to avoid downtime cost, and to improve the management of critical assets, doing preventive maintenance, to monitor the status of the assets, to make diagnosis, and so on. So this kind of data analytics tools that they need in order to identify if their assets that they have, if the infrastructure that they have are properly managed or not. And in this case, what they are offering is an alliance to scale the solution in several locations that they have, an option for investment in order to co-create a solution which is adapted to their specific needs, and also is like an open door, I mean, for the Latin American mining market, having one of the first references there. So this is, once again, just some examples of challenge that they have, companies who are working with us. And what's more relevant for us is to really understand if this challenge can be solved by any company, startup, SME from our community. In case this is not, I mean, we will have new ones, no? And this is an ongoing process that we will be delivering through the years. So be patient in case those doesn't fit. And this is what we have from the Caribbean and Latin America. Mar, if you can move on with Europe, we also have challenge there.
Yes, thank you so much, Miguel. And this is one key aspect of this project, this bridge between Europe, Latin America, and Caribbean. So, all the challenges that Miguel shared with you are open for connecting with companies, innovative SMEs, startups from Europe, Latin America, and Caribbean. Now, I'm going to move for the challenges that come from corporations from the European Union. And just like a disclaimer, if you are an European startup, this is not the match that we are going to be supporting or facilitating in the project. So you need to go back to the ones that Miguel have been sharing as an examples, and moreover, all the ones that are in the platform. If you are a startup or innovative SMEs from Caribbean or Latin America, please be attentive for the next few minutes. We are going to be sharing with you 8 type of corporations that we have already challenges from, and I'm going to deep dive in 4 of them. And for each of them, I'm going to share some useful tips that we are finding from the context from corporations and startups in order to facilitate this matching. In this first set of 4 corporations, you can see Safir. That is a well-known corporation based in Spain. The challenges that they are sharing is about roads, transport hubs, or infrastructure, who wants to be digital and facilitate this connected environment and friendly, like sustainable solutions. So not any kind of digitalizations, but the ones that make sure they are sustainable. Next one is Carnet, is the innovation hub for the Volkswagen Group. And then maybe you are not familiar with Carnet, but definitely you are familiar with this big mobility company that is Volkswagen Group. And they are open for solutions regarding urban logistics and automated solutions that you can propose. Then we move to CAF, that they are looking for real-time image analyzing using AI, artificial intelligence, to be installed in trains for detection of events. In this case, is more narrow that you can see in other challenges. And this is one difference you are going to be seeing in the challenges. Some are very broad, so it's up to you to tell them what part of the challenge can you solve regarding technology or the use case that they are asking, and some others are more narrow. And the fourth one here, it's again in the logistics sectors, is an OEM that has an innovation lab in Sweden. It's not Spain in this case. The others have labs in Spain. This one has labs in Sweden, and is about the management of smart logistics and transportation. And I'm going to deep dive a little bit later. 4 more in the next slide. 4 more corporations that we can share with you already, and this is only a sample of what you can double check in the platform. Is Capsa Food, in this case related to the food industry. Miguel mentioned one case in the farm. This case is of the dairy value chain. So digital tools for the ecological transformation, for the digital transition and the ecological transition of the dairy value chain. L'Oreal, Miguel already mentioned this challenge about smart ingredients, new ingredients. Arteche, that they are looking for solutions regarding real-time traceability of their products and their customers. And P4Q, that in this case, they have a very narrow down, very specific, what is very interesting challenge for hail no casting. So how to forecast the events of hail that can damage, it can be damaging solar panels, it can be damaging food production, like granjas, yeah. So food production. So these are 8 type of corporations that they are sharing challenges with us. And in the next slide, you will see, likewise, Miguel shared already, an example of a more in detail innovation lab that is proposing a challenge in this case for an efficient truck yard management. And what is this corporation offering? Is this innovation lab to test your solution. So in this case, our suggestion is that you identify very narrow to what point are you able to propose them a solution, so that you are not very general, because it's up to the startup to say, I want to apply to this challenge, but I can apply to this side of the technology or in this specific case, because it might be that for solving this challenge completely, one startup is not enough. Don't worry for that, don't pretend more, but just try to be very specific in how you are addressing this challenge. That is, I would say, more general. And in the next example, we have CAPSA, and then you see the nice course that needs some digitalization. This company is very aware that they need innovation, they need open innovation. They are working in labs, they are working with companies, they are working with public bodies, and they are very well organized. This means that for you as startups to test your solutions on AI, IoT, big data, they bring their understanding of the dairy farm context, and you can test your technologies in their environment. So this is what they are offering. I see in the chat what is in for the companies. So you can start seeing in our examples what is the added value for you and for the companies. And in the next example, that is Safir, you can see that in this case, they know very well where do they want to apply their innovation. They are looking for partners to solve the challenges on the quality of life of the citizens. And in this case, you see operation of roads, hospital, and transport hubs. So it's very broad. If you already have a solution in one of those cases, go ahead. If not, please be specific. And when you propose your digital solution, your technological innovations, recommend in one of those sectors could be, because it's not that you need to solve the whole challenge. It's an example of what they are looking for. And then in the next one, I see I can pass already the word to Choming, right? In the next one.
Okay.
How does it look like in practice?
Okay, thank you very much, Mar. Thank you, Miguel, for your overview, your summary of what can be found in the matching platform in terms of challenges. Now, go to a more operative, let's say, part in which we go now to how to proceed in the matching platform to achieve the objectives of or your objectives in terms of knowing these challenges and applying to them. Of course, if you are attending this webinar, you have already completed this first step, which is register as a member in the platform. Subsequently, you have to log in with your email and password to access the extended menu and your private area. Doing that, you will have visibility of the challenges. I'm going to connect now to the matching platform to do the exercise directly there. Okay. So I am now a startup, okay, and I have registered in the matching platform, and I am now. I can see the whole menu of that we have in the upper side, and we have here the challenges. And we have now 49 challenges that can be browsed looking at the summary that you can see here in the cards, and you can also filter the content of these challenges according to the filters that you have on the left. remember that the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator considers 3 strategic regions: Latin America, the Caribbean, and Europe. You have to look for challenges of corporates from a different region than yours. For example, if you are in the Caribbean, if you are a Caribbean startup, you are going to look for European and Latin American challenges to find, and if you can browse them again, and you can enter the ones that you are interested in. Enter there, and you can see more details of this challenge, the description, what are they looking for, what are they offering, and a classification of this challenge in terms of. And then if you see that this challenge can be an opportunity for you, you can propose a match with this button, in which you can put a title, and you can also put a short description, which will be sent now to the, you are proposing now a match directly to the corporate, okay? And once you have done that, maybe you have submitted several solutions to different corporates, and then in your private area, you can see there in this left menu the submitted matching proposal that you have done in the platform. So in this case, well, the one that I have put here as an example, and you can manage your proposals, and then also to see the status that the corporate is given to your proposal. Okay, so this is the way that you can manage your own proposals. And now come back to the presentation. Here you can see the summary of this process in 3 steps, and also in the lower part you can see the link to the related tutorial that can be found in the YouTube. So remember that we have an ongoing open call for already formed partnerships. They can apply, and if selected, can access to acceleration services given by the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator partners, and valued in up to 30 €. If you have formed a partnership and want to apply to this open call, it will be open till the 30th of April. So please do it before this date. And we have finished the content of this seminar, of this webinar. So now is the turn of your questions. Let's see if we have some questions from your side. So let's see here. Would you also recommend, if we know a company in the Caribbean that has a challenge that the EU startup can solve, to encourage them to join the platform? Of course, this can be done. Of course, it is desirable. Even if you know this case, you can formalize, let's say, your situation in the platform, and you can apply. You can get a matching, and then you can also apply to the next step. Of course. Okay, this is already answered. If you have any questions, well, don't you have any further questions to the content presented?
I was wondering, just to add on or to build on this, if any of the companies here have tried to connect with corporates or have tried to apply to challenge. If you want to share us with us some feedback or whatever you may have, please also feel free to do it. And we have this time also to discuss about the process, if we can support. So this is the time as well. So if any of the attendees here, of the companies here, you want to share something, please feel free to do it, and we can discuss based on your own cases.
Hi, my name is Shelly Ann from Advantum, and we're based in Jamaica. We offer software solutions for the shipping industry. I did see some interesting challenges, at least one in particular that we will explore. However, I just wanted to know if there are any special costing in submitting any type of proposals to challenges. What are the costs, overall costs associated with being a part of this EU platform, and how do we go about doing all of that? Thank you.
What I have understood, this has not any cost to startups to apply it here. Is completely free. We are facilitating these contacts as a part of our activity in this initiative of the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator. So it's not the link to this platform is open. You can access directly, or you can access through the web page of the EU-LAC Digital Accelerator. And then what we expect from you is to use it well and efficiently in order to achieve your objectives.
Yeah, that's it. And thank you, Shelly, for sharing your case. In fact, I have in mind one company from Europe who may be looking for a solution related with the shipping, location of assets, and so on. So I think it could fit really well. And as it was mentioned by Chomin, this is free of charge for companies. I mean, this is an accelerator who is supported by the European Union, so has no cost for companies, for startups, for SMEs. Is a way to access international opportunities with corporates in other regions, and we are here to facilitate that you get to an agreement with them, with those corporates, so we can support during the process, and we have some services that we are providing also free of charge in case that you get to a successful match. So in case that you match with a company that your solution is implemented with one of the corporates that we are suggesting here, we can provide also services to implement proof of concept, to analyze some markets in diverse regions, to access to funding and so on. And this is also free of charge. This is funded in this case by the European Union.
All right, thank you so much for that information. In terms of what you just mentioned with the services, the additional services, how do I find out more about those?
I'm going to share here in the chat in our website. If you go to the option, there you'll find all the information about the challenge. So I'm putting the link into the chat. There you will find more information about that. I mean, this open call is for companies who have an agreement, who already have an agreement with one corporate to solve a digital transformation challenge. So if this is the case, if you already have a customer, a reseller, an institution that you are working in another continent, we can provide those services. In case not, this is why we are trying to promote this matchmaking between companies in order to get to those agreements. But in the website, you have access to all the information. You have a link in order to request additional information, to apply for the call, and so on.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you. More questions, doubts, experiences? Otherwise, maybe we are going to close this session. Thanks to everybody for attending this webinar. Thank you very much to Omar and Miguel for the contribution. We hope that this kind of actions from our matching platform will produce more efficient interactions between startups and corporates. Here you can see in this, I'm going to show you okay, I'm sharing. I'm not sharing the screen now. Sorry. So here you can see the feedback survey, the QR code. In the chat also you can see the link to this feedback survey. Please, we ask you to give us your feedback. This is a short but very valuable for us survey that help us to improve future contents. We will send you the presentations tomorrow, the latest, from this session, in order for you to have all the information dealt along this session. So what you can take a picture of this feedback survey code. So thank you very much. So again, and goodbye, and see you in our next webinar.